Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, night. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are just firing up our oxygen not included to play a bit more. I'm going to queue up a few build orders at the bottom of the map, and then we're going right up where those other two volcanoes were, where we're going to build our petroleum boiler. Now I'm going to design a tank for the magma to fall into to make our boiler. And there we are, back into it. The last time... Oh, I've forgotten to change the sound. There we go, that's better. That's better. Sounds in my ears. Last time we were building all these obsidian upshift plates. We're going to finish this bit out of obsidian. Then I thought, why don't we change it up and make some igneous rock ones out of all this hot igneous rock in here? Why not? Why not? Hey, why not? Igneous rock. Build igneous in this section. We can reach every single tile here. Sorry about that annoying noise, but we'll get them all covered. All those spaces. And that one. There you go. Perfect. So that patch is all igneous rock, and this patch is all obsidian. Priority. Bump them. This section is all a 7. This section can all be a 7, and we will go off up and do our own thing up there. And just leave them to build and do whatever they do. So I do want that bit dug out. When I come back down, we can... else there. That one, please. Thank you. Right, they probably will bring in some igneous or obsidian. But the obsidian or igneous they'll bring in should be good temperature. Maybe we'll lock this door so they don't try and get anything from this side, but I don't think they can. They won't bring anything hot through the crude oil lock and then bring it through this crude oil lock. And try and bring it in here. They might pick up some cold stuff from down here that's igneous. Hopefully they'll get it from in here. Hot. I want to make sure this little bit is done. I want to put a tile right there. That's annoying me. Go. Now, let's go off up to the top of the map. There is also another thing I was thinking of doing, which is this oxygen machine we got over here. I was half considering, instead of using just this one, why don't we actually make an oxygen machine right here, like that, a similar design, where we can use nice cool water in it from the brine, from this one and this one, pumped up here. And yeah, we could use nice cool brine to make nice cool oxygen. Use the brine itself to keep the machine nice and cool. Just makes sense. And then just use a smaller one maybe to make it here. We don't need one quite as big as this one. This one's only 4 electrolyzers tall. I decided we'd put like pairs of gas pumps in. We can have 2 pairs in there and just make one 2 tall maybe. over here for our just for the base, just to give us a bit of oxygen for the base. Maybe the suits or something, but then I took myself out of it. We're already pumping the water over here, so quite a problem. You know, we've already arranged the pipe work and everything, so it's coming over. Now dripping into this section. And it will over pressurize that, so hopefully as long as we notice before that happens, we always just put that really high up and just make this wall really high. So this section here would be able to contain quite a lot of water. We might have to come back and reinforce this bit. Never mind. Anyway, so we were using this, which is 95C. Now we're pumping water into this tank. It's a lot less, yeah. So let's do this. Two. Let's put another bunch of tanks in. Seems a bit pointless. Pumping all that water into there and then having to pump it back out again. So let's build that. Water will basically automatically fill these tanks because the liquid pipe runs along the entrance to them. I'll have to come back and sort out the way we're going to make the water flow into there. But for now, just to get all the water over here, let's do that. I was thinking of actually removing the water from this loop here and using this as the water that's going to cool it down. So it could flow in, flow up, flow in, flow up, and then flow around and back in again, or even flow in from the top if we'd done it that way. It could come to there and go in. I don't know, something like that. It just seems that we might as well use this water that is nice and cold to cool down the machine that it's actually running. I don't know. Seems like a logical thing to do. So let's go back way over here again. Where are we going? Yeah, this machine. We've got 3 tanks of water there, and this tank I would like to get rid of. So let's rearrange some pipes to send water back into this tank again. This is draining out. This one drains into this one, and then this one's draining into this one. All we've really got to do to temporarily sort this situation would be that. Just link that to that. Then we can use this pipe to join together and fill this tank up with lots of water from here. This is the output goes into the input, that's the output goes into this input, and then it comes out of here. Goes into the electrolyzers. Well, it used to, now it goes there. Way up, I just shot off to a volcano. Sorry. Clicked something and boom, disappeared. So let's go liquid pipage. Let's actually cancel that bit. That's not really, don't need to do that. Snipperoo there. Not necessarily to snip it, it's just to make it clearer where it's going. And then there is water in these. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually deconstruct these electrolyzers so that the pipes know exactly which way the water's supposed to be flowing, because that will confuse them. That's gold amalgam. This was all built out of gold amalgam. Deconstruct these doors as well. And then hopefully we can come back and this place will all be ready. All drained out. No, I don't want this pipe. Actually, if we request some water from here, that's actually probably... No, it's going to request water from here, so I don't want it to do that. Alright, but this pipe goes up here, doesn't it? Yes, it does. We don't want it to drain into this room anymore. We want it... Oh, that didn't work, did it? We want it to go to there. Ah, it's going to fill its own tank back up again. No, we don't want to do that. Let's snip that so it comes this way. And what can we do? We can just bypass all of this. Don't need that. Link that onto there, and when we're ready, we can just link it to this pipe and fill this tank up. But I want it to drain all this cool stuff out first. Let's put that on a high priority. These are all getting done because I put them on a 9. I wanted them done right now because they will confuse the water. It won't know which direction it's supposed to be flowing in. Once this pipe is done, it will all start to drain into this tank. Hopefully this one is empty now. Yep, deconstruct. Not pipe, I want the tank, the reservoir. Yep, deconstruct. They can go. Brine is coming in here. Getting done there, and it's getting added to this. This is limiting it so that a full packet of 10 kilos comes out. We can just fire this water in 30 degrees. It'll get average with the temperature of this water. Make it a bit warmer, but that's fine. I don't mind. Fine, whatever. And there we go. That pipe is now clean. We can run out all of this water, which is now 22 degrees. There we go. That'll flow out. And we can just add this water into this tank when we're done. I don't want to add it yet because that's quite hot. Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? 37. It was coming out at 30 anyway. That's 22. Okay, we'll leave it. Now, these are the two volcanoes. Looks like that face, that sloth. I always think it looks like him. I've forgotten his name. I think it looks like him anyway. He's got 2 eyes and a face like that. Oh, I don't know. Ah, it's Sid. Look, it's definitely Sid. Got an eye there as a volcano and an eye there, and his face is like that. Yes, it's Sid. So, you can also up the priority of this a little bit more. Make all this a bit of a 7. That will start bringing duplicates in this general direction. Now, we don't need this broken off from this. We can bust this through now, I think. Deconstruct those 3, deconstruct those. Then we can just plug the wires together. That is a temperature sensitive sort of lock because it's a vacuum in the middle, which means no temperature can go from this side to this side. We didn't really need it because it wasn't that hot. More to do with like, you know, we've got fluorescent here now. That's all I was bothered about. Let's get rid of the hydroponic farm there. So we can mop up this mess. This is our area. This is where we're going to build our too much water. When that's deconstructed, it will flow down and either get pumped into the other 3. So we got to work out where we're going to put the tank. How we're going to build it. Make like a magma tank between these 2. So I'm thinking a wall here. Floor, if you like, here, and a floor here, and like a tank just here. That's the other my theory. And then when the tank is done, we can put the petroleum boiler anywhere in this section, or even in this section. Indeed, we could go a bit further to this whole section. I think that's too low for us, that volcano there, so we'll just leave it wrapped up, looking nice, you know. I'll let that mop finish. I'll let that pump as much of it into there as possible. While we mop up the remainings. Go. Oh, that didn't want to work, did it? Yep. So that can now be. How can you be too much liquid? Ridiculous. Reed fiber unidentified subspecies. Right. Let's build a machine in the base. I want to identify that unidentified subspecies. Let's put it here, and I think we can probably... Yeah, we can disconnect the skill scrubber and connect that, because we're not using this anyway, so that can go. That's not being used. I was going to use it for salt. Oops. Might have to move that out of the way. I'm not even entirely sure we're going to have room for this machine. Stations. We don't need it for too long. Is that it? Technical analyzer. Yeah, I think it's too can't fit it in unless we move that. Move the skill scrubber over there. Deconstruct that one. Then we can put the power in that. Put it in. Actually, we'll snip it because I don't want to use it yet. We want the power on the wire available. And I don't want to lose that that seed. I think we lost one earlier. That was not this thimble reed, but something. Because what's the temperature range for thimble reed? 22 to 37. Probably too hot in here. This water's too hot to feed it. Oh well, never mind. But, yeah, it's too hot in here as well. Man, these guys are getting very close to the... Well, it looks close, but it's actually 100 watts out, the maximum, so it's fine. 187 degrees at the top here. That's pretty good for the steam. Pressure's about 20 kilos. That's good. Oh, look, we're getting some building going on. Because really, we could do with the cooled... Because if I try to build that tank out of obsidian, there's no telling where they'll go to get said obsidian. They'll come in here. We either need to lock this area off so no one can get in here for a bit. We could lock this door. Nobody could bring obsidian that's hot. Then we could start building it with whatever obsidian we've got left on the map. Might be cool enough. Where is obsidian? There it is. It says we've got 16 tons of it. But that's probably not right. Because there is an awful lot of obsidian in that room that's very, very hot. We need to keep building obsidian tiles. Well, it says we've got 0 obsidian. Because otherwise, there's a potential for a slight technical hitch to occur. But this way, what we're doing here with the igneous. Just I thought it might be a good idea to cool some of this igneous down to feed to the hatches. So that'll all be pure igneous. We can just drop it on what will be the roof here. The little tunnel that we're going to create here to run through. And whatever's above here can become opened up to the map. Gas is in it, which means we need it cool. Very cool. And we can recover all this by deconstructing. Take a very long time to build and stuff though, so. How did you get in here, Mr. Pip? Poor Pip. Don't look. Nobody wants to look. Yeah. Turned into a piece of meat. Uh-oh. It's cat food for the kitchen. He's going to become cat barbecue. Right, let's build this machine now. Stations. Mechanical analyzer. We put it directly there, please. Yes, we can. Build that thing, because I want to examine that seed. I want to know what it is before somebody goes and burns it, eats it, destroys it, or blows it up. Right, is this now gone? No, too much liquid, but it is using liquid. Feed them, I can see the pipes moving. Let's just check. Yep, every time that gets low enough, it pumps some more in. That's perfect. We'll let them grow, finish off growing, dig that out, and then I can say that this area was a success. Place that there. We'll place that on top. Right on the wire. We don't have to mess around. Excellent. That is perfect. Perfect, I tell you. Oh, they're coming in here, getting this place destroyed. Granite in here to feed the hatches. Wheat and beeswarts. I was trying to leave it in the hopes that we'd get more weird breeds. Uh-oh. That needs to be swept up. Oh. Slime. Sweep the slime up, please, on a very high priority. Rid of it. It was down here. We need to make sure there's no slime down here. But when that eventually pumps out, we don't get off-gassing slime. Yes, please. Sort that out. And is that slime there? That's slime there as well. A high priority. Yeah, there's some more in here. Oh, crikey. I would have done the sweep command. It would have been quicker. Clicking each piece. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, boots. And once this is pumped, I think we'll make this tank a lot bigger. We can keep a lot more because we're missing pumping water in here from down here. They're both dormant, aren't they? No, that one's about to erupt. Would like to take care of this one, but I want to get this at least started. What did I leave that on? That needs to be an 8 then, otherwise nobody's going to bother doing it. This has been done, but we need to add filtration medium because I don't want to crack this open and let all this slime lungs treated oxygen out. So yeah, let's see. We've got polluted water to get rid of. Not bothered about much of the other stuff. I just don't want slime lung everywhere in the base. And yeah, so we'll have a floor there, a floor a bit higher for this one. They will both pour into a tank, which we'll put here. Nice big magma tank. We'll have a magma blade somewhere coming out that we can use for our boiler, which will go in this general vicinity somewhere. Not entirely sure exactly. And we'll have to destroy the plants and stuff. Sorry, they've got to go. They're in the way. And this conveyor will have to convey somewhere else because that is our iron output. And that just goes straight over the volcano here and drops off next to our smelters, ready to make some steel next time we need some. They automatically turn off when they've made 2,000 steel. Perfect. I will let this pump out the rest of this water, much as it's going to. And we can wait to do the sweep because I'm hoping most of this will drop down here where all the other mess is. And that'll be much easier to sweep if it's all there where they can just scoop it up and come back here and maybe dump it in here. Not sure. Yeah. As long as it hasn't got anything horrible in it. No. If I plan it out, the problem with planning it out is they are going to start building it. I've had them building things on a priority of 1 before. The only way to get them to start building it would be to make sure there's no one in here. Make that an out only so they can't get in here. This one's already locked. There's no one allowed in or out. I don't think there's anybody in this section. So, yep. How much does it say we have? Obsidian. 0. So, if we lock this door, we don't have any obsidian. Right, okay, that makes sense. That means they have brought every scrap of obsidian that's cold and used it or taken it in there. Well, that's probably expected. Yeah. So, I don't want to use I don't want them to use red hot obsidian. How much we can make it out of ceramics? We've got 72 tons of ceramics. Let's make it out of ceramics then. Then we can at least get going. Right. So, at the moment, I will make it out of ceramics and I'll put it on like a 1. We'll see what happens if they start running over to build it. Let's check our temperature layout. I don't want to mess too much with really hot materials just yet because we haven't got anywhere good for it to go. That would be a floor for that section. And this one, yeah, let's we can go from there. Go one down. Right across that nasty bit. Here we go. I like that. And they can reach it from that ladder. That's good. That's good. That also means we need to block this piece. Otherwise, we'll have gases in our system. I don't want to do that. Now, it's quite easy to do ones from the right going to the left, because if you look at the volcano, it's kind of biased to the left. If I get tiles, we can actually build on that last one, that last block there. You can actually build on it. You can't on the left, it won't let you. Clicking, nothing's happening. You can build here. So on these ones, it's quite nice because you can actually kind of block it there. You don't have to build this far if you don't want to. But I do want to get in there and like destroy all that obsidian and make sure it's cooled down so we can use it. Because otherwise people will be running in here to get obsidian and running out with boiling hot obsidian into the base to build things. So I still will probably go to the edges. Now we can go right to the edges like that. Take the temperature bit. Probably an extra one. Bit of my ladders out of sedimentary so they don't try and get any igneous or anything like that. Got to be very careful what we choose to build and what we make it out of. Because there is at the moment abyssalite they won't do anything with because they nerfed that. You can't build with it anymore. But, no, game saving. 1 second. Right, yeah, so we've got obsidian at 1,348 degrees and igneous at 1,335. They take either of those things through that airlock, we've got a gas cloud to deal with. I'd rather avoid that if that's possible. I'd rather avoid that situation. I'm going to brick in here a little bit more now. Because we can still get down here and across, so we can just completely brick this section in. Yeah. Still get through here for now. For now, they can. They won't be able to when we're finished. Seed analysis complete. Symbol read juicy fruits. Ah, extra fertilizer. Well, it only uses polluted water. Self-harvest on grown. Nice. Doesn't drop seeds, obviously, yeah. So, needs a bit of radiation, but it, and a bit extra polluted water. And it harvests itself. That could be quite useful. That's a nice seed to have. Got the pipe straight through the middle of the base. You can only get to it by leaving the base. I like that. That's funny. I'm still debating about this system up here. And it's 5, so it'll never get done. Because if we delete these 3 tiles and put some sideways pneumatic doors here, this actually reach right the way to here, so we could have 3 more Atmos suits on the same system. And they'd still be able to run over the top because the pneumatic doors would be there. I think, personally, that's still big enough, isn't it? We shrunk it down a little bit. Yeah, it's still a nature reserve. So that way we could make this the in way only, and that's the out way only. We would have to block this off further down somewhere so they can't come this way. Come out, slide down a pole, grab a suit, or just jump over here and grab a suit, and off they go. When they come back, they would just deposit their suit, either slide down the pole or come in this way, go back in this way. And then everyone who leaves the base would have to go through this little teeny nature reserve. Get the bonus. It wouldn't give the bonus to the people that are that never leave the base. I'll never get it. Sometimes I try and plan right from the beginning of the game. Is difficult to plan, but if you can leave a little dirt tile floor somewhere and then make it part of your base, and then they'll go and hang out in there when they want to. I'm going to prioritize this bit. That bit I want actually to be built. I don't want any hydrogen or polluted oxygen in this section, so we're just bricking a bit higher than we need to really. Then we'll need liquid lock for that section and liquid lock for that section just to dig it all out and get it ready. If we put a liquid lock on it, we don't have to pump out any gases. It will already be a vacuum. We'll eventually have to pump this place to a vacuum as well, but it won't be this shape when we're done. That's probably about as low as I'd like to go there. Maybe a bit higher actually, to give us a bit more room down below. Maybe up here somewhere, but we'll do that once we get in there and we've cut it open and got in there. But we can't do that with this atmosphere. We could just simply kind of somewhere choose a point and just brick it up and then put our liquid lock there, and then we could just gain access to this entire section. That might be a better way of doing it. We'll have to dig this section out first then, I suppose, if we're going to do that. That makes sense to me. Let's do that. We'll need some ladders. Can't reach. Dig that section. That shouldn't be hot. I should have just cut it just below. Yep. You can keep all the hot material in there. Doesn't matter. Stay where it is. Normally I'd sweep it all out, make it nice and clean and all that stuff. But no. This should be cleaning this area. We'll put another one actually. Right on that block. Look, there. There's power line and everything already there. Build that on the double. That looks good. We'll get some of this built. Get some of this area built. Let's prioritize this. That's an 8 now. Prioritize this bit. That's going to be all an 8. That bit's going to be a bit more important. There you go. And it's all more important than doing these tiles down here. They should finish their job and run off. We've got to make sure we're very careful. Don't make anything out of obsidian or igneous. About the chance are if you made something out of igneous, they could find some nice and close by that is cold. But you know what dupes are like. They'll find the hottest bit they can get. There you go. You're done. There's work to do up the top of the map. Oh, I wanted this bit done. I forgot it was on in there. Put it on an 8. Someone will come back. Who's got themselves entombed? Uh-oh. Only a gas vent. Don't worry about it. He's using it to stand on, so it's kind of useful. Oh, is that going to fall? No, that's salt. Good. If any of this drops. Salt, that's all up. Yeah, that's fine. None of that should drop down. What do we make this out of? Sandstone. They've probably got to go miles to find some. Yeah, perfect. Now we can also do this row. I'm going to now put the priority up to an 8. Otherwise, every time I build, they'll always build it super low priority. There, yeah, perfect. Yeah, Now, if we're feeling brave, we could put the pumps here and just pump this entire section out. That might take a while though, but we've got power now. Huge amounts of power, and we've got the power line running through this room. So yeah, with a yeah, this is where the thing was, wasn't it? Let's get rid of that gas pump. You could go. You're not necessarily for this. That can go. That can go. And someone bring me some lead. Let's just straighten that up for now. Get rid of this piece. Lead. Anybody got any lead? Is there any lead around here? That's lead, isn't it? We could deconstruct that. And someone would probably make it out of that. Bye. Have fun. Thanks for everything. Oh, that's obsidian. Do you see that there? No. We could add a mafic. There seems to be mafic around here. Someone's probably already bringing the lead, but never mind. That's fine. Power-wise, we can deconstruct these little tails. Get out. Yeah, I think we ought to rearrange this because this power wire is going to be in the way eventually. But we're going to have to deconstruct it. This is lead. We could run this along here. All the way along. Oh, now you're talking. Yep, let's grab this lead. Make it on a 7 or something. Forgotten what height we want to run it at. Just there. That needs to be a bridge right there, right? Give wire bridge. Doesn't need to be made out of steel. Thank you very much. Let's make it out of lead. Pop that there. Excellent. Someone do that while I'm looking, because I know I'm going to forget. What does it run? It runs these things and nothing else. Okay, fair enough. Snip that. And I think I'll get the deconstructor now. If I don't, I'll forget. They don't put it back together again. They can't use their coffee machine. So there's motivation for you, if I ever heard it. Power. I'm going to go from this conductive wire. Stick to lead, why not? Straight through that new bridge we made. And straight into there. That was the right height. Perfect. Now, save game just at that moment. La 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 la. Okay. Power line is on what, 7? Yeah. Means they will do other jobs, but as and when they can do it, they'll come in here and do that. We can leave this power line here for now and use this. I'm gonna not cancel deconstructing that one, please. And we can deconstruct that. No, actually, cancel that. Belay that order. We might use it. It's probably too high pressure. Yeah, it's way too high pressure. Never mind. Get rid of it. I was going to say we could use that. Pump our gases out. Nice. Get that done. Got to be deconstructed as well, s'il vous plaît, monsieur. So that way, while we're debating and thinking and deliberating, constipating and the other thing we're doing, that can be busy, doing whatever it does. What I might do is, because we got these bottles here that we used earlier on to fill our tank, we can snip that off. Because when we join this here, there's going to be a lot of hydrogen that doesn't have any home to go because the pipe is pretty full. So we can just pump the excess into this tank. Let's go. Go along like that. That one like that. Snipperoo, snipperah. Perfect. That'll be ready to go. Make that a higher one so they get it done. And we can store the excess in here. Just all flow into there. Perfect. We'll just join it there, and let the excess drain into that one. Nice. Already a piece there to join it, because I don't want this running through here when we're running into a vacuum. And I don't want anything that off-gasses. So that's another thought. We need to do an off-gas cleaning one. It would be nice to sweep everything out, but... So bleachstone off-gasses. A lot of liquids off-gas. A lot of liquefiables don't off-gas, but I'd rather they weren't in here. In here? Edibles can off-gas, but hopefully they won't. If it rots, it'll off-gas. But yeah, so not going to worry. We'll probably just brick across here, actually. Who's up there? So let's go for organics. We've got to have rot pile, slime, polluted dirt. Eggshell could do, but they're so desperate for eggshell, they'll run and get it. Make that on a higher priority than that, and make sure that this section here, at least here, anything that can off-gas has to be got rid of. Please. This section down here, as long as they've filled these things with sand, which they have, we're going to brick it in for now. So we do need to pick up our 94 reed fibres and our 97 reed fibres. We won't have access to them once I've bricked it in for a little while. Oh, we've done it. So let's come down here and just say reed fibres can go into this thing. Oh, actually, is there a box in this room? Because that's where the reed fibres used. Let's put a box in that room, because that makes a sense. A sense? Makes sense. Put it just there. They can put all the reed fibres in this box. That's not obsidian or anything. No, it's sandstones. That's good. Let's build that. Look a bit singed. Why are you injured? I don't like that. That makes me nervous. Where did you go? And where did you get hurt? Well, a gossip bonus. That's not a very high bonus because we're only on the one asteroid. When you've got more than one asteroid and you've got dupes talking to each other on other asteroids, they get a higher bonus. So if you have one dupe on each asteroid... Oh, they're eating surf and turf. You're eating well tonight, boys. Girls. And theys. Ashcan, come on, hurry up and build this thing. I want to move all that reed fibre. Right, that is going to be set to reed fibre. I'm not even going to bother setting it to sweep only. I'm just going to set it to... Industrial ingredient. Yeah, reed fibre. There we go. Now it's got somewhere to go. And they're building this power line out down here. Someone's stick a bomb. I think I saw that before. They've got somewhere to take it now. High priority job. But this now, you've done your job. Thank you. It ate all of that polluted water, which was up to here at one point, I think, just up this edge. All of that has been consumed by, well, 4 there were reed fibres. And did that one drop all its reed fibre on? There's uranium all there. Wow. I probably tried to build something out of uranium. There certainly wasn't. I don't remember seeing it anyway. Yep, grab all that reed fibre and off ski. There we go. Now you can deconstruct these things. Boom, boom, boom. No water in there anymore, is there? Liquid pipe's empty. Yep, empty and empty. Good. Liquid pipe can be deconstructed. Power line, I'll just leave it in place for now and brick over it, I think. We'll brick this section in and just leave it to kill the slime lung by itself. Hopefully it will be able to manage such things. In fact, we could probably just build that a bit up here somewhere and another one or two in. If we're going to brick it up and forget about it, I'd rather add a few in here. Many. They don't cost much to run. Do that. And then we'll brick that. And then we'll put pumps all along here. And use this. Is there a gas pipe? There should be a gas pipe. We can tap into that. Then gas off to space. We'll probably have to put another line next to it. Now we can run that there for now. That bit. Yeah, we'll borrow some of these pipes for our jobs. We're not going to cool down here anymore. Let's snipperoo that. Connect that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That bit's not going the right direction. Ah, we've got it confused. Yeah, that's coming out and going in. And that's supposed to be going in and coming out. Yeah. Supposed to be going this way around. Well, that's annoying. That one's supposed to be going in here, and this one's supposed to be going that way. Well, we just changed those things. They're the only two. One's supposed to go down to there. Let's do that. Probably an easy way of doing it, right? Right. No, there isn't. Okay, fine. Well, just connect back together, and we'll swap those over. Mainly because I don't want it sat in there for too long. Probably wouldn't matter. Gas bridge, deconstruct. Bridge, deconstruct. Put it on a high priority. Reverse the directions. Why is it something so simple? Always throws you a curveball and confuses you. Come on. Someone coming to do this? There can't be that many level 9s around. And then you end up listening to this lovely sound of gas pipage. Yeah, there we go. Don't forget, it's currently flowing this way, and we want it to flow that way and that way, right? We want it to flow anti-clockwise. Oops, that's granite. I didn't mean to make it out of granite, but there shouldn't be hot granite around, so no hot grannies around here. Let's go gas bridge. A higher priority. You building it as well. How about this one? Are you building that already? Yeah. No, you're just confusing me. Right, that one's now that way. Do the other one, please. Please, do the other one. Do play. Errands. Hello? Am I clicked on the wrong one? Ah, Nisbet's doing it. Thank you, Niz. Alright, so now it can flow again. Come down here and snip. Connect. Should now run, shouldn't it? Ah, there's another one. Yes, to confuse you. Didn't see you there, did I? No, I didn't. Come on. Want to get it running. Right, now we've got to flow which direction? Not get this confused. That way. Bridge, level 9. Do it. And it's all flowing into the tank, so it's not too bad. We could just join it there and snip that off, but yeah, it's fine. Anyone going to do this gas bridge, please? Gene! Come on, Gene! Come on, Gene. Hi, Gene. Boom! Now it can flow. Flow like you mean it. Worry about it. Just do it. Nip there, just so it can't back off. Let this bit of pipe clear out. Come on, clear out. Make this 8. Double that up. Oh, no, it isn't. It's fine. Ugh, drunken charge of pipes. Right up the edge there. Another vent. Now, the problem with that is this bit of pipe needs to be... When you first start running it and the pipes are full, and they will burst when they get to space. Got to keep it low. If it's 99 or less grams in the pipe, then it won't burst. I think 100 or above can burst in the pipe, something like that. Can't remember exactly. We'll let them come through both directions, but we might have to upgrade that bit of pipe. Right, we built all these things in here. And they all got, they've all got sand in them. Yes, they do. What did we build that out of? Probably the wrong choice of material. Yeah, I'm going to change this to Mafic, I think. That's sure Mafic was it. Just doesn't matter if they're crossing because we'll uncross them. We actually use them. This was the overflow from this system, so that's not going to run anymore. That bridge there. Go. Construct. That vent was the overflow, but this area got too high pressure. So we bumped it to space. This was such a cold area, we had to make the pipes igneous. No, we had to make the pipes insulated. That's the word. Okay, get that done. They're like little machines. Look at them go. Nice bit of work. And they've got to go down here to get some more, I guess, have they? Where they seem to get the sandstone from. Must have fallen down here. Yeah, they're all coming down to get some. Must be a decent amount down here. Oh, they're probably not, actually. Probably isn't much. Sedimentary there now. I think they've used it all up. Yeah, we're going to brick it all in. Someone's going on a mission to pick clay. Good, thanks. Yeah, take the clay away. What else have we got down here? Sedimentary. Yeah, we're going to build these tiles out of sedimentary. Well, shall we make it? No, sedimentary is not very good as far as heat and stuff. So we'll go across here and just brick it in, but then I'll cancel that they can get in and out. How's that? They can reach that from this ladder, so they can pick up the sedimentary, build the roof, and then we can just leave this alone and hopefully it will clear itself. So if it doesn't, we can bust a little hole in later when we're done. I'm not worried about it. It's fine. We've got to get rid of these hanging pots. You gotta go now, hanging pot. Thank you for your service. You finally dig that tile out. That one. You'll have to deconstruct buffers and that thing. Awesome. Now we can also deconstruct these. Right, is this gas pipe emptied now? You're supposed to be feeding it. Oh, the tank's full. Wow, that tank's full. My word. More in there than I thought. Why don't you start going into the next tank then? We can do that business. There we go. Perfect. Come on, empty out. It's nice of us to put these gas pipes in place. Right, we got 2 going up to space. One's a bit wiggly, windy. The other one's okay, so we want at least have a peace pipe. No, the pipe of peace. Yes, for pumping it all out into space. Pipes here. Hurry up and evacuate, please. We might even use this side because this pipe links to that one that goes to space. We can even pump some more out this way. Excellent. Now be reconnected and get rid of that piece as well. And that can flow again. There we go. It should refill itself because when there's a space, because it's flowing through the tanks, it should just fill up the spaces out of what's in the tank. Or maybe not, because we've done it slightly weird. If we bridged that on, it would work. This will confuse it. Yeah, it'll go around in circles. Ventilation bridge. Made of granny. I think that should work. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. If there's a space, it will bypass this tank and just feed it onto the line. In fact, we don't need that anymore. Cancel that. Yeah, don't need this second tank anymore. Ignore it. Wait until that's flowed past. Hey. I always click something that zooms me off to somewhere else. Oh, where was I? I was here. If you misclick a tiny bit. Yeah, that can now go to the tank. Perfect. Don't need that second tank anymore. Set. Flow in and flow out, and eventually that space will come back around here and it'll just go. Yeah, so we still have a cooling loop running. Don't really need a cooling loop running, I suppose. We could bypass it for a little while. It was mainly to cool this area down because this was making it so hot. By running this into a vacuum, we've kind of really helped with that problem. It doesn't get hot. Awesome, but then we can't get in here unless we make a liquid lock. Ah, poor old hanging pot. Deconstruct. Yeah, we can deconstruct this thing. Gone. You're gone. Argon. Argon destroyer. Don't want any of this. Probably did it in the ladders also, but never mind. Please delete those 2 things. Get rid of all this junk out of here. Crushing. Get the heck out. block it in now. When we click it, please. Don't build it from inside, because you'll get yourself trapped. What are you going to get? What are you going to get? Clay. Well, I've had enough of you getting tiny amounts of clay. Let's go back to this thing. Turn it off of clay. Boom. All the clay can just sit on the floor. People can stop getting teeny tiny amounts of clay. Brick it up before any idiot goes in there, please. Just as Ruby gets stuck on the doorway. Now, before you build it, Ruby, leave. Come on, bloody build the flipping thing. You lot forgotten how to build things? Come on, build this thing. Oh, we've still got our power line here. Who's got trapped this flipping time? What'd you do that for? Someone needs to build a tile there. What's that made of? Obsidian. No, someone doesn't need to build an obsidian ladder. They need to build one out of ceramic. Yeah, that'll do. Errands. Okay, go on, Catalina. Go and build that, would you? You're going in there, or is someone actually going to build this? Getting lead. Nisbet, please build this damn flipping tile. Good God. Thank you. We won't have access to some materials for a little while. Yep, that's fine. Those are obsidian. Oh dear, those are obsidian. I remember putting those in. Uh-oh. Have a vacuum. A little bit warmer than it was. Yeah. I reckon they took it. You gotta be so careful. Crikey. Keep an eye on that. Don't want them taking red hot materials. Right, you can't get down there to get any materials, so that's all blocked off now. Power wise, yeah, we're gonna play. So deconstruct power wires. Yep, please. That bit. Get all of that. Get all of that. And yeah, get all of that right up to there. All of that can go. Please continue. Good. I think I remember destroying both of those ladders as well. It'd be funny if you looked down and your base was covered in smog pink cloud of gas. Everything's melting and breaking. All because some idiot dropped a piece of hot stuff in a crude oil puddle. Because if they're going to drop it, that's where they'd drop it, right in the middle. They ain't going to drop it somewhere convenient where it'd fall down the ladder and land in the magma. No. Come on. That's a lot of igneous you're placing and then running away. That's problematic. I want you to not do that. How are our battery books doing? Because they are using that thing quite a lot now. Oh, this looks a bit deserted. Not bad. At half power. 10.5 out of 20 each. Still a lot of power there in all, but it is a... And this is running. But I don't mind that running because that's a bit of polluted water. And the chef is busy running on a wheel. You must be so skilled now. If you could get higher skills than 2020. Yeah, you're right. Athletics is only 18. Okay, fair enough. They only 18, like it's something bad. But heavy wire, is that completed all the way along? You know what? I think it is. Yep, it's completed from that one. All the way along. Look at that. That's skills. So we can deconstruct this piece here, and eventually we'll have to deconstruct this. But we need it for vacuuming purposes. And we're going to deconstruct that. That can go. Going to brick up here. And we're going to need a liquid lock entryway. So I suggest we just reuse this one, which is very annoying because it's under this level. But it doesn't have to stay under this level. What we're going to do, brick it, not with obsidian, you muppet breath. Going to use ceramic, which is actually closer by and easier to obtain. Maybe not that low. We might have to put it one higher. Through. And we'll use mafic rock tiles in the middle. We can't put those in yet until we've got in here to build this. And then we will dig out this section and we'll just ladder up to here. Perfect. We'll have to build tiles here to make a vacuum here. Might as well reuse the vacuum, right? Right. Abysmalite. Fair enough. Yeah, please build that tile. Saves building another liquid lock. I'd rather just dig up here and go into there than from that, you know. And we're going to build another few tiles here, please. Right. Still can't dig this tile out. Cancel that dig. That bit of abyssalite has earned its right to stay there. I'm going to build some mafic rock tile. We'll build one there. Just build that pronto. Prontonius. Yeah, see, there's mafic rock right next to it. Build two more, please. These tanks might actually end up being used for petroleum yet again. We built them for petroleum the first time round for this thing. I don't think we're using it, are we? We disable the power to the pump. We're going to. I'm not going to suppress it because I want to know that it is off. Don't want that being run because I don't want any petrol being put into these tanks. If we do, it would get sent down here and it would get sent. Ah, there is petrol in there. I have to send it back at some point in time. I think they've all got a bed or something. All the ones that can actually do the job I want them to do. We'll do one more tile there once they can reach those two because they can stand here. If we did that now, they wouldn't be able to reach that one. So. Just wait. Be patient. Perfect. Now this tile is now 4,300 grams. We'll put a top tile on top of it and that'll delete it from the game. Can't go anywhere. There's none. The only tile it could go to is the crude oil. It can't go there. Because in this game, you can only have one. That looks like it's got gas in it, but it hasn't. It's just crude oil. 43 kilos of it, but there's no other gas there. Sort of a look the way it moves like that. If it was Minecraft, it'd be a cube of crude. On somebody, come and do this job. Here he comes. And he can deconstruct them. Ah, thanks. Pop a ladder, I suppose, right there. That, dig out for there, but this isn't a vacuum yet anyway, so it doesn't matter, does it? But yeah, so that would mean we'll have to lock this. Ooh. I don't like that heavy what wire being there then. Well, we've got this side to do anyway, so what difference does it make? We've got to do one side, you've got to do them both anyway, so I don't know why I'm so worried about making that side a vacuum. It doesn't matter because this side is all open doors. Don't worry about it. We're going to deconstruct it anyway. Do that. Priority that. Priority all this section here. That will remain a vacuum. This will get oxygen in it anyway, so a pointless exercise. But I would rather reroute this power through this liquid locks. We could do that while the power is exposed. We could put it through here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could put it right there. There. Because it doesn't matter. It's all oxygen. We haven't pumped it out yet. In fact, it's very high pressure oxygen as well, so it might take a little while to pump out. I don't think we need to worry about using steel, though. Now, I think we do need to deconstruct that and brick it up, because otherwise, when we come to unbrick it, remove the power, we'll be left with this thing. Like, crap. You know, that's in our way. We can't do anything. Right, do that. Right, do that. As long as we're not making them out of obsidian. No, we're not. Good, good, good. Then we can get rid of that one. There, deconstruct you. Nice vacuum we made. Yeah, there's 3,600 grams of pressure the other side. Oh well, never mind. Can't win them all, can't win them all. Right, so we'll need a power. Need to link to this power line somehow, so we'll have to put a wire bridge there. What a muppet. That comes from that power line all the way up here, so that's kind of pointless. Anyway, that gas pump, which we haven't used since we put it in. Because we haven't removed any natural gas from this room, we've never needed to. Priority. So where does that go? It just powers that. Selective wire lead deconstruct. And we'll get some lead of this. Join it in. Someone's deconstructed that bit. Yes, yeah, I wanted to leave these connected if I could. So they can clear out that Probably all going to hide up there where these can't reach it. That's tipping typical. Oh well. Might as well just get rid of that wire then, hadn't we? Deconstruct. All this. Get rid of it. Not going to work anyway. Not doing anything. Ugh. We could have connected it to this. Through there. There you go, you can come through now. Nice oxygen with slime lung in it. Pump it all out top space. Don't worry. That gets rid of that. So now we can get rid of this door. Not coming in this way anymore. The deodorizer's gotta go. Anything that can off gas as well. Anything up here that can off gas something? I think I've covered all bases of what can off gas. There's nothing else things can land on. That just saves having to sweep everything out. Right, so now we can build some ceramic tiles to brick this area up. In fact, I think we're gonna take that back as far as that ladder, please. And we'll build some lead piping in the library. Press a plum. Yeah, that's who's done it. Mesh tile is gold amalgam. That would have been more useful if it was lead. Lead. If you deconstruct that wire up there, you can probably reuse that to build this piece. Right. Deconstruct power wires. Deconstruct that bit. So what's that powering? That's powering that. Powering nothing now, is it? Powering that. Yeah, we can get rid of that now. Goodbye. Deconstruct you. Stop putting heat around everywhere. We're going to brick up, I guess, right here. That would be the best spot. Brick up just there. That would be lovely. All ceramic. Right, good. Then you'll have to go through this way. It'll be the only way in and out. Yes, that's fine. We have a power line that ends there, and we have a power line that connects into this. When we disconnect it at the end, we can put another piece of that there and brick it all up, and no one will know we're ever here. I doubt we'll come back this far. We'll probably come back over here somewhere. Or if it'll stay this low, we'll probably build it up. It'll end up several layers thick. Oh, we can cancel that example now. Well, that is actually theoretically healed. What did we make all this out of? Gold amalgam. So this gold amalgam, okay. Please deconstruct it. Let's build a gold amalgam ventilation. And we're going to make it out of gold amalgams. One just here. Let's see, where's the power on it? If we move it over by one, don't even need to put any power wires in. Be ready to go. We'll put the pipage just there, like so. That's connected to this line, which we'll have to mess around with. gas pipes, please. That one. Top one. To there. Go that way. Up there. Bottom one will go. We'll figure that out in a minute. We want to put a second one in because one pump can pump 500. I think there's several different gases in this room now. Oxygen here. Little dots of polluted oxygen and stream of hydrogen at the top there. We might be able to brick that hydrogen in and delete it from the game. So brick it in. Yeah, just brick it in up there. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. We can reach 4 high. We can get some tiles. Make them out of ceramic because we'd better make everything out of ceramic at the moment. If we choose anything else, I could take hot materials and make that. See what I made that with. Inventory, my dear Watson. Perfect. So let's make gas pipe go, say, up here. Reach that? No, probably not. 1, 2. They can stand there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they can reach down by 3. They can if you put a ladder there. They can probably reach it all. Okay, good. Yep, that's all on an 8. So we'll have a second one of these. Pop it, say, there. Run this power line into it. Priority that up, please, guys and girls. Dig that out so we got some old amalgam from it to use. And they're bringing obsidian ceramics up here. Probably dig that out from space and just let that out. Let it evaporate into space. This won't be the final shape of the thing. Things and stuff. Stuff and things. I'd rather just finish that off to there. Well, that's probably not necessarily. Do it. Trap that hydrogen in, hopefully. Oh, there's going to be one spot, isn't there? If it doesn't disappear, it'll probably just get pushed out into the room. Darn it. Ugh, I don't want it to get trapped outside that area. To either be eliminated, deleted. Oh, it just moved and got deleted. There you go. There's not a lot we can do about these spots of polluted. These should be powered. What's wrong with the power? Oh, we never finished that off, did we? Got that piece there. Power wires, yeah, deconstruct all this. Priority. No! Insta flash down to somewhere where you're not working and confuse you as to what you were doing. Priority, no. Done. Get that done, please. Pump everything out. We'll start doing a sweep and just let them clear this up while it's pumping out. But first of all, we need pumps everywhere. We'll put some pumps. We'll put one, say, there. One over there. We'll put a couple over here. There. A couple in the middle. It depends how many power lines and how many... Well, power lines isn't a problem. What is the problem is the gas piping. We can do 2 to one pipe here. We can do 2 to another pipe there. Once they've pumped out the worst... Oh, look at this. Making it rain, these damaged tiles. Steam's coming up, condensing on them, raining back in. Interesting. Really cold down there, but it's really hot when it hits 103 degrees slime there. That might cook itself to dirt. You can cook slime and algae. I think how much space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, we'd done that properly. How you're supposed to do it. 7 gap with ladder on the 8th. We would have been able to easily reach this. Going straight up there. But now we're going to have to go up the ladder. Out to them. Probably just as quick to do that than it is to try and do up here and put extra ladders. Then we've got the wires in place to build extra if we want. What's wrong with you? No gas output. Oh yeah, better add that then. Priority yesterday. This one's starting to pump out. I don't care what the gas is, it's just getting pumped out to space. I'm not going to save it, I'm not going to try to save it or anything. Now we're going to make this, what have we got around here? Pile of snow, that's what we got. What's here? Abyssallite, granite, sedimentary, right. We grab that and go sedimentary. We need insulated sedimentary pipes. Just do this piece here. There. If we don't, the gas pipes will burst. I'll leave that to happen. I want that little piece of pipe there built. Would somebody mind building that little piece of pipe? These are all 8s. That's a 9. Go do it. And this side, probably go. We don't really need this cold cooling loop for a while. We could just drain that into one of these tanks, or several of them. Borrow this piece of pipe here. What have we got loitering around up here to build with? Igneous in there. Igneous up here that we could use. We dig in here. Get on a high priority. Get a little bit of igneous ready. And we can come up here with our igneous pipe parallel to that one and maybe stop. No. There. And switch over to insulated and carry on up. As long as it's got no background, as long as it's not like this and it's space. Doesn't. Rather they were lined up neatly, but I don't care. Get this place pumped out as fast as we can. Yeah, get some materials to use, guys. That can just be an 8. There'll be material here to build it with. As we'll have to come down here. Make sure they don't take any igneous out of it. Leave. Is anyone in here? I don't think there's anyone in. See, all those go so they can't be touched. They're unreachable now. That's finally been done. We'll brick this off and remove one tile from there and brick this up. I think make this a bit higher. There we go. Perfect. Pity I didn't build that one level higher. That would have been perfect. We can get all this obsidian and igneous out later. We're building this pipe out of igneous and I don't want to risk anyone going down there to get some. It shouldn't, because it should all be just here. Nice and easy to grab. Extra. Yeah, that should be quite quick to build. And we'll drain this into these tanks, I think, now. Snip that off. Get into there. Just drain it into the tanks. Really? Fit it all? If it doesn't, actually, we can just fit it into the next tank as well. Won't connect it yet. We'll wait and see. This one could do with coming, yeah, over here. Be sedimentary. There. These. That one. Yeah, they're both running now. They won't be able to pump very well if they start getting different gases at the moment. That's why I tried to get that other gas out, block it away. As it gets thinner and thinner, those pockets of polluted will expand. They'll start taking up more space because the oxygen is less dense. Oh, look at that. Different colour. Well, this is obsidian. We're alright with these pieces of obsidian. They won't melt. We'll just vacuum this whole area and that'll be it. Don't worry then. Do that piece there. Do that. Yep, come on. Get it all done. That piece there. We've already done the vent. Look, that's good. And then anything that just puffs out into space just gets sucked into the vacuum of space and forgotten about. Yes, I think we're going to need another tank, aren't we? There's going to be too much in this pipe. Oh god, yeah. I thought gas pipes would be able to condense the gas really tiny space. Well, gas tanks, not gas pipes. In this game, no. 150 in a tank this size. Yet 5 tons of water fits in the other one. I guess we'll just drain it into another tank then, like that. Done. Then we can borrow this pipe. Probably also build. I'm going to snip that over now. That one will now go that way and that way. Yeah, so that one will be the carbon dioxide coming up from down the bottom of the map. We can hijack this one, and we're also going to probably hijack that one for a little while as well. Build a bit of pipe there, a bit of pipe there. Lines going in. Oh, yeah, perfect, perfect. There should be lead on the floor if we haven't used it all. They've got to have power too. Yeah. You got to have power. You got to have power. They'll get power in a minute. We'll have to run gas pipe once we decide which way we're going. Might as well use this second pipe, hadn't we? Hey, so we'll probably just pick this way up to there and snip there and come up here. If you run that one through the back of that one, sometimes that one says block pipe, can't that put in. So better off doing it separately. Don't worry about it. At the moment, while it's just pumping one gas, it's nice. They're just merged together into a nice 1,000 grams of oxygen in each. Eventually, as they pump this room out, it will get smaller and smaller amounts. while that's happening, we'll be sweeping it all out. Crap out of here. Big sweep order. Get everything out. That'll be fun. What we do, we'll just put a thing there. Drop it straight here. Yeah, probably. Yeah, put that here. We could just dump it up here. That's fine. It'll take them a minute because they'll have to come out and come round up there. We'll get a bunch of these automatic dispensers. Flip them round. Deconstruct that one. So we can put a ladder there. Then they can come through here and just look up there, chuck their thing in and come back through to get some more. Okay, let's build. Where are you pumping to? Freaky. Nowhere. No. Haven't got anywhere to pump to yet. But this gas bridge has got to go for now. We'll get rid of it. We'll probably also borrow that one from the base, won't we? Yeah, I think I'll run a second line here. Entry up to there. And what we'll do is we'll bridge onto the line, but we'll bridge it the other way. So this line has to wait for this line to give us space. No, actually, that's a bad idea. We bridge on like that. If there's any carbon dioxide coming up this way, nothing from this side, even if it's carbon dioxide, it will just fill up the pipe a bit more. 1,000 grams, but it'll only be able to put on when there's an empty space, which is probably actually better. Because those will be such tiny packets and they'll be never-ending, relentless. We can attach that one to there, that one to there. Don't want that going down there and going in my tank because that's wrong. Right, so that can pump out this way and go up to space. Yep, this one will be able to pump out this way and go to space. That one's pumping out up there and it's all, you can see it's already getting little wisps of other gases. Only jerky movement because we're building pipes as they build them. Yeah, excellent. That will pump out. What? 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 pumps going. Well, it will be when this one's built. That built. Get that bridge built. Come on, build it. There we go. Excellent. There, yeah, everything's pumping out to space. I think we ought to extend this down a little bit further. Pretty cold up there. Minus 32. Don't want it freezing in the pipes. Right, so we want to copy our sweep things. What's in here? A bismolite. Chuck it on the floor there. I basically want to copy this setting up to these, but then put this setting down by 1. That's less important to use, and these are more important. These should be all set to sweep only. Yes, they are. Cases have this symbol on them, but these don't seem to have it. I don't know why. I think we can place in a couple of ladders here. Or, yeah, just so that they don't have to jump on the fire pole and come up. That's very, very slow. Build that. Make sure that's not obsidian or something. Well, they can't get in there, so that's fine. Hopefully they won't come up here to get igneous when they're doing the other stuff. Sedimentary. I can get rid of that. Right. Get rid of that. That's... Oh, wow. Well, that was useful. Get rid of that because that's not obsidian rock. Well, only obsidian. Or that's all sedimentary here. Oh, great. We'll have to get rid of all of that. And we'll have to get rid of... No, that's ceramic. That can stay. What about these two? They're mafics. I'll have to go. Replaced. What about you? You're obsidian. You can be deconstructed though. No, actually you can stay. We'll sweep up the rest. Hopefully pretty much all of this junk. Yeah. I'd rather sweep all this sedimentary out as well, but we can't reach it from this one, so it's going to take ages. Realised that when I built it. Deconstruct 2 of those, please. Tell you what, if you want to go to lunch, deconstruct 2 of those and trap yourself on this piece. Then you can't go to lunch. Cool, there we go. To that side, please. To that side, please. I can reach 2. This way, he's trapped up here. He can't go to lunch if he gets called to lunch. I don't think he's going though, because he would have gone by now. Uh-oh, no, shouldn't have done that. Move to... Ugh. Move to the... Because there was a potential for them to drop down instead. I always wait for him to run back to the other end. Just a nice way of doing it. Bit time consuming. Like the time I ate a watch. Bit time consuming. Backwards and forwards. Playing table tennis. All those... Oh, I thought there was 8 broken buildings. It's not, it's just 8 idle dupes. Okay, don't worry. You can go and do it in a minute. Thank you for your help. Right, we'll buzz down here again and unlock that door. They can get in here and build stuff. Right, that should all become available again. Oops, can now enter. It would be able to if the game hadn't paused at this moment. Come on, look at them all. Look at them all. There's an army. You didn't bring any materials with you, did you? No, you didn't. Why is Devon going downwards? Devon? What are you doing, Devon? Poor computer's trying to save the game. Please let me say, what are you doing down here? Well, now you're so desperate for a piece of obsidian, aren't you? Right. We could theoretically put this door outside the liquid lock. We don't have to put it inside. There's the thing, I suppose. We could move the door to this side. I don't want that to be made out of obsidian. Ah, desperately running over here to get some obsidians. Where are you going? Where are you getting it from? Well, I don't mind, actually. That's not bad by my standards. I'm happy with that. If you want to pick that up, use that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. There's a piece there you might be able to grab from there. Look at all this building going on. Well, we'll have some sweeping going on in a minute, guys. So I'll let them finish building this. Igneous. But then I want the sweeping done. I'd rather most of them chipped in with the sweep. I don't think we can reach up here, can we? These are unreachable builds, it says. Put a ladder there and reach that. Yeah. I think that one's supposed to be there, is it? Yeah, perfect. Absolutely wonderful. I might as well leave that open if they're coming down here and grabbing bits of obsidian to use. I don't mind this obsidian being removed from here. I don't mind the abyssite laying around. Probably delete those 3 ladders there then. That way they can't actually get down here, but they can still reach the obsidian that's on it. Might do something up here similar then. A lot of obsidian here being lost. So if we went 1, 2, 3, and we went that height there, across here, yeah, they could build all that. They could reach down 3 tiles. Build with all this obsidians. And they just picked up the rest of the ladders that were there. That's abyssalite, that's abyssalite. I mean, we could have a bit of an abyssalite sweep and just put some boxes here for abyssalite. Make sure these are definitely... Where is it? Where's our access point? I've lost it. Oh, it's over here. Make sure abyssalite does not go in here. Don't actually want refined carbon in here. Clay in here. Yeah, that can all stay out. Yeah, that can all go. Want any of that in here? Definitely don't want granite or igneous or obsidian. Get into the rest of it then. That is definitely sweep only. That leaky oil is very noisy, loud. But it will be made into petroleum in our petroleum boiler of doom. Assuming it works. Now this is slowly pumping out. By slowly, I mean slowly. Very slowly. What's the pressure like in here? It's getting lower in this space, but over here it's like, why are you not pipe blocked? Technical hitch. We've got to make sure this bottom pipe is connected. There is gas coming up. We're going to do a little gas pipe trickery here. See this little dot underneath this bridge? We do that. Connect it. We'll mess around with the gas. Yeah, that can flow again. Actually, what we could do is just allow it to join this tank for a while. For any teeny tiny dots. Yeah, that's right. And we can go down to the bottom of the map where this is. That flows to there, but this is coming from the bottom of the map. These 3 pulses. Every now and again, there's 3 pulses. If we come down here and we tell this atmo sensor to let it get to 1500, you've got to remember to come back. Not 15,000, 1500. Now, it won't go off until this pressure gets up to 1500. So, yeah, it'll give us a bit of time to pump out some oxygen before it runs again. And this section can just, you know, they're only tiny amounts. Instead of it blocking up that tank, the pipe with tiny amounts, we want to get this running. We need this pumping out. That's better. It will take a while. It feels like it will be fast, but then once it gets so thin that it's only pumping out little wisps, that's when it takes the time. At the moment, it's pumping out full packets. That won't last for long. All getting pumped out into space. We don't want it. We don't care. We got plenty of oxygen in here. How much we got now? 5,320 kilos per tile of oxygen. We do not need your oxygens. Now, what are we going to get up to while we're waiting for that to happen? Let's get this slime put out to space, shall we? Crikey. I didn't expect there to be quite so many things here. Right. Yeah, we can leave those. Ice sweep errand. Polluted ice sweep errand. Oh, God. Oh, where is it all going? Up here. You've got slime. And ice, I guess. We can put liquefiable there. They can take that straight out of here. Some of this is melting, pouring down here, and then refreezing because it's still very, very... We're pumping hot, well, relatively hot oxygen. Melt. Oh, I suppose while we wait for this to pump out, we might as well, I don't know, go and dig some more stuff down here. Are you going to build these two? The construction errand on that one. Construction errand on that one. Don't build those, would you? Yeah, some of them are gone to break. That's fair enough. We got to deconstruct all this lot to get all the obsidian back later. Crikey. Take a while, doesn't it? That will take a while. And we're going to deconstruct all. We used all the obsidian up here. Is that what we were saying to me? There's 49 tons of obsidians. I do want to deconstruct those there so that they can't come down into this section, but they can run along the top and pick things up. That volcano is going to erupt in 1.1 cycles. I can't wait. So excited. Small things, more pleasures. Finish that one. Yay, that's all the igneous we put there. You don't want to be there when it erupts, mate. No, you don't. Let's just make sure nobody's going to be there. There is obsidian there for you to pick up. And we could potentially just get rid of this. Oh, that went wrong, didn't it? Cancel that. We'll get rid of this piece, but I want to make sure they've picked up. Because it says we've got 49 tons of obsidian on here. I'm like, struggling to find it. That's all abyssalite. Where is this 49 tons of... I knew where it was. No, they're bringing it in here, are they? Where are you bringing it from, guys? Are you making this really hot? Don't think so. No, I don't think so. Now we just got to wait for it to pump out. That'll take ages. Ages. Even with 8 pumps, I might even be tempted to stick some more in while we wait. It won't be able to work very well while they're pumping out full packets, but once it gets to small amounts, it'll be quite effective to have some extra pumps. Maybe around here somewhere. Come on. One there, maybe. One in this gap. Now let's go above the gap, because they'll find it hard to get over there, won't they? I want to build it out of obsidian. Let's build it out of ceramics. Nobody does anything stupid. How long? 0.9, 0.9. Yeah, they're now currently bringing obsidian, I think, to build with. So little obsidian, they're bringing it with them. The whole point was to clear this area. So if we go like this and we go... The easiest way to clear it is to go all and then nothing. All or nothing. Come down here to raw mineral. Use obsidian and we'll just see what's here. Nothing there. It's all been used. Really? That's fascinating. Nothing. There. That's perfect. That's exactly what we needed, I suppose. Actually, more than I thought. So once that's built, they probably bought that obsidian with them to do. Easy. We need some more obsidian then to build our roof. We need to build a thing along here. We'll leave that ladder because we need that to deconstruct it later. But once Catalina's finished that last tile there, yeah, I suppose we could make the roof out of igneous. Not like, yeah, no, because this is going to be hot. Okay. But what we're going to do, we'll dig in here a little way, get down to there. We'll get some obsidian from there. Then we'll build our little roof along here that we want. Oh, we'll get some back from this piece. Because we can come up and down here still. And here. At the moment, we can come up and down here as well. Let's deconstruct. 3 there. 3 there. 3 there. And that's the way we'll have to come in and come up and down. That's fine. Still leave it open so they can come down here and reach these out. Then we'll start putting in an obsidian roof. As we got 45 tons, I don't really want to use too much and have them going off to get some. I'm hoping it's this. And anything they can reach down here. They only said we had 19 tons of obsidian last time, so if we build it too fast, I'm sure they'll go and find them. Oh no, you dropped that bit. Uh-oh, that's gone. Gone forever. You going to get obsidian from out there? I hope not. There's Devon having another nap. There's narcoleptics. Okay, fair enough. Now let's dig in here so that they use this. Dig that up, please. What's the temperature? Here. I want to dig all of this, all of that, all of that, all of that, and that. Dig all the hot areas out. Probably can't reach it all, but dig it all out anyway. Dig all that out. Yep, now you've got access to lots of obsidian. Ah, excellent. The only thing we've got to concern ourselves with is all this igneous now. Still very hot, and there's a lot of it. Try building some more temp shift plates with this, I think. Please don't bring obsidian. I hope you're getting it from down there. That's our obsidian. Let's use it. Bring any more in. Please don't. Come on, yeah. Make sure this is running okay. 180 degrees. Running about 7. That's what it was running last time. Exactly, I think. Yeah, build those. Where are you going? Supplying construction materials. Good, you're going down here. Good, I don't mind that. Do some more. Little roof. It probably would have been a better idea. Built all this igneous first. Never mind. We can probably block this off so they can't get in here. Get the igneous. Oh, we'll build some more temp shift plates, but that takes ages to do. Alright, while you're building it on a lower priority, while you've got another job on hand. Let's place a ladder there and a ladder there. Priority that up, please do that. Go and get that, would you? Build a couple more if you want. See where they're going, though, to get the obsidian. I hope they're getting it from here. Yeah, if you're going out there to get it, I'm not happy. But we're getting it. We'll get... Well, we'll get lots of obsidian back, so... Too much of a problem. What have we got here? We've got stacks of it still. Okay, fair enough. This thing's going to erupt soon. I can see one of the dupes being on this ladder when it erupts. Good, good. Oh, they're going to lunch. Now they've built one ladder, we can dig a couple of bits away. Obsidian, obsidian, obsidian. We're obsessed with obsidian. Excellent. Perfect. Very happy with that. I'm actually shocked that we used up all our obsidian building just that patch. I thought there was so much that we could have basically filled this entire area. But apparently not. Most of it must have fallen into the magma. Well, a lot more than I thought, anyway. Gonna erupt very soon. Erupt in 89 seconds. Got another couple of ladders there. Well, ladders, I mean bricks, blocks. You coming down here to get that? Or what? What are you doing? Where are you going? They're all saying hello to each other in the doorway. I don't like it. Stop bringing obsidian with you. Don't need you to bring up... No, hang on. Ladder obsidian, yeah. Well, at least if you're bringing obsidian with you, just bring enough for a ladder, not enough for a tile. Do another layer. You have to reach over here and get all the hot material and dig that out. That's fine. Going, keep going, boys and girls. Yeah, keep going. Now I'm gonna dig obsidian to there, and then ladders to there, and then do all of that. That's all done. Whatever you can reach, I guess. Another ladder there. There we go. Beautiful. Pick up that obsidian. Get rid of it. It's about to go. 13 seconds. I hope you're feeling speedy, Liam, because you're about to get... Yeah. You're about to get magma'd. Magma'd. Let's go. Let's go. It's erupting. Magma falls. Oh yes, that's a beautiful thing. I like that. Oh, the dumb things you can do. Oh, why did it have to save the game right in the middle of the magma pour? It gives me an opportunity to choose the thumbnail. That's got to be it, hasn't it, really? Right, let's quickly add a few more obsidian piles to that. Come on, everybody. There's obsidian everywhere down here. And you're going to go down there and get some. Well, that's fine. You can do what you want. Your call. It's just nice to know that that means they've pretty much cleared all the... yeah, there shouldn't be any down here. The only stuff that they can get... Yeah, excellent. Perfect. I like it. Look at that. It's now almost level with that ladder, then it's working its way along. I think it's still erupting. It's erupting for a nice amount of time, isn't it? Do you like to come here and see the Magma falls often. Yeah, it's a good place for a date. I was going to brick that up, but I'm glad I didn't now. I put a block there. Yeah, glad I never. Still pouring off the edge. I would just run that right to the end, but I think they'll just bring tons of obsidian from on the other side of the map, and I don't want them to do that. Let's put a ladder, say, there. There, most of that. Be able to reach all of this hot material here. You can do all that, can't you? How are you doing here? A few stacks of obsidian to get through. Don't bring obsidian with you, like I told you. Be good. Oh, just as they get here, they go off to lunch. Bye then. Look at that. I'd rather do a level 5 dig because they just love to dig so much. Build it. Build it. Build it. Don't get any more. Yeah. I like it because when they come through here, the closest obsidian they see is here or here. That's good. That means they grab that to use. Yeah, you can grab as much now. Once they're all in here, the closest obsidian should be this stuff. All here, here. And we will make some more abyssalite. No, not abyssalite. Wait, you muppet. Igneous. There's a lot of igneous in here that we could be using. Got this too high space we could use in the future. So we'll make some up here. Another patch, say this piece. Make that piece. Make it on an 8. Ooh, there's a hot pot. Better get rid of that. Do that. That's out of igneous. So they'll come up here. You should just grab this igneous and whatever is lying around and build those. Where are you? Oh, God. Someone's got something really hot there. Pouring igneous rock. No, you're bloody not. Oh, my word. You just took that through there. I just saw you. Where are you storing it? Where are you storing it? I think I've got everything bases covered. No. Follow this little white line. Going along here. Into there. Where he's going with it. Where are you going with it? Is it going down here? Nope. Probably going in here, isn't he? Man, that'll be super hot. These should be... No, he can't be going to there. What have I forgotten? I've definitely missed something. Evan, I need to click you again. No, even if I tell him to sweep it, he's just going to drop it straight into here. And there's already some there. Run it there. What do I do? Do I let him flow through the pipe with it? That temperature? So we're going to need to move it somewhere quick. Oh, that was lucky, wasn't it? Look. Landed right there. Ah, he's definitely picking it up to take it somewhere. Where are you going? Let's see if we can track it down now. Following this white line in the middle of the pipe. Comes out here and he's going up. Going. Is he going to area? That shouldn't be right. I think I'm tempted just to let him come out. Or is he going to... No, he wasn't going to there. Tempted to let him go because I need to find out where the storage is that I've missed. Come on, Devon, where are you? We're going to be... No, that's Mima. Where's Devon? Devon. Follow. Where have I missed? Oh. Igneous rock at 477 degrees. Oh. Granite at 17 degrees. If you drop that, that's going to land right here. That's going to be... yeah, look. Oh, man, there's this huge hotspot. That's got to be switched to... Turn off rock, please. He's going to drop that piece right here. Always miss one. You always miss one thing. That's granite, but not igneous. I should have done the same with this one. Right, so that pile there, if we sweep it into there, is that going to flash that to... or is that going to go down? Should match the temperature. That piece. That should be that piece there as well. On a 9. Ah, dear. Look how much that's been burning up the back. Oh, man. Right, get that out of here. Don't drop it in the base. It's red up. It should be able to reach it from... Oh, man, did you see that? Wait. Emergency. Get out of the base, would you? Oh, no. That's sweeping up igneous, isn't it? Stop that. The fun of this game. Granite and igneous. Do not sweep. You, let's make sure you're on. Yeah, that's okay. That piece swept on a 9. That piece needs to be swept on a 9. That piece there, can we click it? Just the igneous, please. On a 9. And that piece there, which... swept on a 9. Excellent. Please pick up such things as these. Man. Don't want that. Crap. Sweep that on a 9, please. Piece there that needs to go. Piece there that needs to go. Now. And we come up to this and we go... Errands, bubbles, current errands. Look, we see all these errands. We're going to bump that up to a 9. Go. Probably this one as well. Bump that up to a 9 as well. They're all set to sweep only, so we have to mark the pieces we want swept. Yeah, because this is a metal floor. That's going to radiate the temperature. One, get it. Don't drop it. I don't want it dropped. Out you go. Take it, drop it in there. Hopefully it doesn't flash to steam. If it does, never mind. Right, this is very hot here. We now need to run a cooling loop through here fast to cool this down. So let's get some radiant gold piping. I'm going to whack that straight along here. I don't want it running through there, so let's just put down a couple and written it. We can delete it in a minute. Ran it, that's fine. Run. Build that pipe. That pipe needs to be built pretty damn fast. And this igneous rock needs to be swept pretty damn fast. Get it out of here. Let's make sure this isn't getting hot water. I don't want it to dash to... Yeah, chuck it all in there, guys. Good job. What's the temperature of it? Granite, igneous 83, igneous 69. Oh, it's hard to tell, isn't it? So many stacks in here. The temperatures of them. And when you zoom out, it scales with it, which is very annoying. Oh yeah, interesting. We will cool this place down by running some of this water that's going past in it. Yeah. Just build the pipes quick. Let's come back here and make sure there's some water to flow through. Bring this water back. That's what, 48 degrees. It's still cooler than whatever the heck that was. You can do that. Yeah, that should flow out now. Excellent. That snip there, that better be... Yeah. Run in there, is it? Wow, you got to be so careful. These guys, they're trying to cook the food before it's even died. Oh, there's an egg in here. Oh, they've been happier this time, haven't they? They've laid some eggs. I'm going to put another tile now there. Hopefully we can put one there and trap them in here. The more important thing is to get this pipe built first. Might have to run off and grab some gold or whatever it is we made it out of. Yeah, just gold piping. Yeah, they're going to grab some gold. Whack that in there now, and we'll check the temperature. Pretty darn hot around here. Yeah, that water we're flowing up is probably hotter than this area. But, yeah, whatever. Let's go back over here. Actually, we'll stop that. Just for now. Let's just stop it adding so that we just get the nice cold flow from this machine. Yeah. Keep building, guys. We want to cool this area down. Yeah, perfect. That was good timing. Very fast. And slowly builds. Now you just flow it through there. And it'll help to cool down these metal tiles. We'll build another gold tile right there. And any that are on the top of it, we'll put them down the bottom. We'll wrangle them up. So they're in a smaller space instead of wandering all around this room. They don't care. They can have a teeny space. They don't get overcrowded. These guys get glum and overcrowded. What's the temperature like? See, that's already cooling down. Look at that. Gold tiles are so responsive. I'm hoping these guys will send themselves back down there before he finishes building the tile. Got a funny feeling they're not going to. They'll have to be wrangled up. Boom. Right. Yeah, you'd better be allowed out, hadn't you? You go in and out. And you can wrangle those up. No, he went out there, so he could get out. But he's teasing me. Go in there and wrangle those guys up and put them down here. Check the temperature. Yeah, that's pretty cold now, actually. We don't want to make it too cold. Yeah. We do want to cool down this area as well. Might just join that pipe somewhere in the middle by those doors. So it's not going to make this area freezing. It's pretty cold. We put a piece of that pipe there. Come and build that for us. Catalina's coming to build it. Wow, I totally forgot that was set to igneous. That was a quick panic. Panic! Don't panic, Mr. Mandarin. Right, so I'm going to bypass that section now. Wrong, wasn't it? One more, please. Thank you very much. There you go. You can run around like that now. There's a few bigger packets of water coming down because we added that other hotter water to the system. Now we can add it. It's fine. We can add it. Let it go. Let it go. No. Okay. We're using quite a lot. The water's still nice and cold when it's coming back from this cooling loop. That's what I'm worried about. Overheating cooling loop. When that vent's not running, it's coming back quite hot anyway. Coming out here at 21 degrees, which is perfect for the base anyway. We could run this through as a cooling loop. Problem is it's not permanent. If it was permanent, we could. Right, now I'm going to get rid of this piece of pipe here. We might as well leave that gold piece in place in situ. And we'll leave that to cool down this area. It's already cooling down. Look, that's brilliant. Green. Area up here is a bit warm, but it'll slowly cool down. These guys, look at them. They're not even bothered. They're starving, yeah, because we don't feed them. But they're groomed, idle and tame, so they're not bothered about anything. They don't get any glum. They don't get any... We could actually set a second one up here if we wanted to. Food is still coming out, but very slowly. Now we've chucked in all that incredibly hot material. What's it at now? 41. Cooling it down. It's cooling it down. Trying to get down to 39 before it sends it into the base. Yeah, 39. It should activate. It does. Sends another piece out. This is the nice cool water from the base. It would cool it down faster if they were full packets. When they come up at full packets, they will be 21 degrees instead of whatever they are now. They'll be about 21. Yeah, it's about that anyway. Picking up quite a lot of temperature from this area still, so. Here we go. There's 19 these are coming up at. Time they've cooled down this area. Coming down. It's coming down. There we go. Crisis averted. Right, let's go up here. Give them a sweep order in the area we are pumping out. Is it? Where is the area we're pumping out? Over here. Why aren't you? Oh, we added a couple, didn't we? Let's add some wires. That. And we'll go up with that one. Looks like we need a ladder. Reach everything? Yeah, should be okay. And then gas pump. Pipe, even. Well, that one could actually go to there. That one could just join that one. They're all okay. Yeah, they're pumping tiny amounts now. That can be done. That can all be done. On Earth as it is in heaven. thou shalt be done. And it will pump all of this to a vacuum. Once they're done, I will put in a sweep command on, say, a 6. Yeah, let's put it in on a 6. They will have work to do. Need to clear out basically everything. Don't want any junk here whatsoever. There we go. Reaperoo. Bit there as well to get rid of. Sedimentary, my dear Watson. And there we go. We'll pump all of that out. Leave it to its own devices and just at least they'll have sweeping jobs and stuff to do. And amongst the other work, give them. Do things like deconstructing this. Constructing that. We've snipped the automation so it's not asking the pump to pump us any more water anymore. We can get in here and demolish all this. That tank's got to go because I want to get rid of that naphtha. The polymer presses have got to go. Get rid of all of this stuff. All at low priorities, but, deconstruct. Just 6, okay. Get rid of the sweeper and everything. Liquid pipes. Yeah, we'll get rid of all these liquid pipes. I think that'll be okay to get rid of. Actually, sure. Actually, we'll cancel those. Okay. Cancel those. That. We will let that drain out. Yeah. And let that drain out before you delete it. There we go. Perfect. We can deconstruct the liquid pipes in peace. Well, whatever we can reach anyway. All of those can go. All of that. Priority, that's a 6. I think they prefer to do that than sweep, don't they? Some dupes are set to sweep, so they will do the sweeping. Some are builders, so they'll probably prefer to build. The rest of them can just go and sweep. When we demolish this, we'll have some sedimentary and some lead and some gold amalgam to sweep out at the end. We can really decide how we're going to proceed. But once this is a vacuum, we can actually, as it's building a vacuum, we can dig in here and get rid of this. And we can, as long as it's bricked in, it's solid. Like you can't have little rooms like that, little gaps with carbon dioxide or fluid oxygen in. We can just build it in with tiles. And when we come in here, we can just dig out the shape we want. Might actually be a better way of doing it. It should pump a little bit faster with all these pumps going. Have we filled that tank? No, that tank is still got a tiny amount in it. This hasn't been pumping. We're still doing okay for power. And I would like to build... temperature I want to check. Yeah, there's still some very hot materials in here. Now down the bottom here, up the top it doesn't matter because it all falls down here, but down here, you want to shift things like that bit of hot abyssalite. I have to get rid of... Rid of those two. And we'll brick that in so it all falls down here. Then we'll brick this in again and push it all along this way until it drops off the ladder. Take a little while to do. Yeah, someone could come down and delete those two for us. We can then put in the tiles. Need. And build them out of igneous. Time. Insulated tile made of igneous rock. Now you got to build the top tile, the one above it first. I'll put a click over there, so hopefully Nisbet will go and build that one instead of going back somewhere else. You've got to build the top one. Then build the one underneath. Build the bottom one first, then the bit will just pile on top of it. Hey, I hope they're not bringing igneous rock here to build it. I probably put it too soon. If I'd waited until he had just close to finishing and then put it, he might have got the job to do it, to build it. Doesn't matter if they bring another piece, because we'll get all this back. Hopefully that means that anything above here, when we destroy it, it'll all land here and it'll all be 45 degrees. That's the theory. It'll all be 45 degrees. Any of this obsidian will be 45 degrees. But we've got to get this hot material out of here. Drop it down there. Yeah, you've brought some with you, haven't you? That was a shame. What we could have done is lock that door. And then he would have had to use the material in here to build it with. That would have been more sensible. Never mind. Missed a trick. Now someone else has got to come to actually build it because he didn't have the skill to build it. He's just a supplier. Very annoying having supplier dupes. Can't build. Better off having builder-digger suppliers. Got so much obsidian up here we can build with. Loads. Destroyed it all. That will all be one tile, just there. Then we can add this area, let it atmosphere, pressure up. We just got a little bit more to do. Build that there. Hopefully Jean might get that job. Build that one. Wait for it to nearly finish. Place that. Might even get that one. If you're lucky. Keep doing that. We'll wait until she's nearly finished, then place it. I can't see when I do that. Now I can. Perfect. Every time you build it, it pushes the materials along one. Oh, it's just a nice way of doing it. Trying to time it for the ends so that nobody else gets that job. Jean's the closest. She gets the job. Mistime it. He'll get a different job and go off and do something else. Well, there you go. It's going anyway. Might have better things to do. Can't stand there all day. Bye. Someone else come and do it. The last bit of hot materials that we've got in this section. Actually, we should dig that out, shouldn't we? Cancel that. Should place one there. That's pretty hot. It's 180. Whatever this one was, 198. Build that then. Errands. Someone coming? Not yet, they ain't. Someone will come. Ellie's coming. Come on, Ellie. Come on, Ellie. I'll do that again. Okay, I will leave you watching that for one moment and I will be right back. Hello there. Welcome. Welcome, my friends, to Oxygen Not Included Park. Bit like Jurassic, but it's more oxygen-y. Anyone coming? Have I paused the game again? No, that's spinning. Not paused. He's walking backwards and forwards as he normally does. Okay. Come on, come on. There's somebody coming. I want this built. Ah, there we go. Thank you, Mr. Stinks. Let's build a few things up here. It might make some people come. And then they'll be in the vicinity to build this. Thank you, Sir Stinky. Stinks isn't going to do it. Somebody else will do it. Yeah, they're bringing their nice... Well, we're getting it back in a minute. It was just to cool people down here. Cancel, 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 cancel. It's on a 9. Just build it. You know? They don't like it because I tricked them. Okay, fair enough. I take the hint. I won't trick you anymore. Catalina's coming and they don't care. Sorry if that's loud. I have quavers. Barbecue ones. Seen them before. Nels and Nisbet are both building this tile. You know what? You don't have to build it out of igneous, and you don't have to build it out of, I don't know, insulated. You could just build normal tiles, push it off, delete them. But no, you've got to be complicated. Munching noises. Come on, Eileen. Mima. Instead of Eileen. You have Mima. Mima. Don't leave. Just stay. I've got a special engagement for you. Don't want anyone else to come in here either. You're on your own, Mima. Build that one. We can get another piece and come back. Come on, there's 39 tons of it. You can't go that far. And this will push all of that junk, all of that hot material off the ladder and down into the soup, never to be seen again. Well, maybe. Maybe seen from the other side. One more tile, and then I'll let you go. Bye-bye, materials. Sploosh. Oh, it's interesting. They fall at different speeds when they hit the magma. I didn't know that. I saw them separate. Come on, game, you know, you can let me carry on now, couldn't you? Excellent. Perfect. Now, if we build some igneous rock things in here, guess what they're going to do? They're going to bring all the igneous rock with them. We're going to build some things out of obsidian, just ladders. I don't think we've got any anywhere else. So the only place they can go to build these ladders is in here, I think. As far as I can tell, we don't actually have any obsidian anywhere else on the map. You know, not bringing anything with them. They're coming in, going to pick up the obsidian, which is actually good. I want them to use that obsidian up. Look at them all coming. And they're not bringing anything with them. Guess what we're going to do? Not letting you out. You may come in, cannot leave. We're going to let you build ladders. And then we're going to build some more obsidian. Where's the obsidian gone? There it is. We're going to build some more obsidian along that bit there. Just for the fact it will use more quantity up quicker. Come and get it. Yeah, they're coming down here to get some as well, but I'd rather they come to here. Should have put a door there, shouldn't we? Oh well. Yep, but they're going to take the obsidian out. There's only bits of igneous left, I think. Cleared this area out. Yeah, it's a bit warm, isn't it? Now, there's some dupes that don't have anything to do. We can go igneous rock. Build us some of these, will you? Guys that haven't got anything to do, go and get some igneous and do that. This has nearly been cleared out. Oh, perfect. Get that piece. That was annoying me. There's another piece there that's bugging me. So I think we probably need a couple more, do we? Maybe not. Maybe not. I think they can reach most of that. The guys that can't do igneous for some reason, they can do all that. Have to be quick, because we can't be too long, because some of them will need to go to bed or whatever. Yeah, we can't have igneous ones lying around, so I need to make sure they've finished those. Otherwise, they'll just bring the igneous with them. What's the point in that? Is there any more? There's a little bit more obsidian to do, I think. Are they all being built? Yes, they are. So I want 1, 2, and 3. 3 more obsidians to be built, please. Ones of these that aren't being built right now, I'm just going to cancel and it's going to drop down. That's fine. Because I've got to open the door and let them out. Once they've finished a few, and once they've picked up the rest of this, I will let them out. I don't want any of these tiles to be built. Actually, we can let them out now, can't we? Yes, we can. Because they can't build any more. You may leave if you want. Yep, you may leave. Go on, run, run, run. Toilets. Run. Run. Go. Ah, yes. Fire out the chute of dooms. Boom. Go to the toilet. Oh, that flattened the battery completely. You'll have to run, the other guys. Hopefully the ones that needed the loo got in there fast. Did we clear this out? Nah, not quite. I don't think they delivered these two. No, they didn't. That one's being constructed. That one's been delivered to now, and that's being constructed. And that one, construction errand. That means we do need at least... We got there. Oh, Christ, loads. Crap. No, we need a few more. Aren't you going to build that one? Well, it was a good trickery to get them in here. I think we'll do that again. We'll build another row of ladders. Make sure there's no igneous rock ones to build. Otherwise, you know what they'll do. That's already recharged. Look at that. You guys are just awesome. endless free power. Well, free is stretch. You know, we've got to deconstruct all this lot. When we put that brick in there, we've got to deconstruct everything up here to get the materials out of it. At least I hope we found the problem. Let's check, actually. Let's check. It is running through there. Temperature-wise. Oh, it's a bit cold. Yeah, okay. All right. We'll snip you off now and we'll let it go past now. There we go. You have done your duty. Don't need to freeze the place. That was quick. Quick and dirty. Deconstruct that piece of pipe. Piece pipe. Now, you guys don't have any food. You did have food, but we can change that to granite, the same as this one. Copy settings to that one. Yeah, you can take granite and fill that up with granite. There you go. That's probably even granite, so you can take it round there and put it back in. Excellent. And this thing's filling up with shovels. I think we're probably ready to go across the top of the map and sort of maybe build some bunker doors or something. But take a lot of steel, but at least we'll be able to control these lime and all that stuff coming in. Build them at least higher than this level. We'll have to leave an area for rockets. But that, my friends, will be for another time. This time, we have a vacuum already. That, pretty fast. Ask me, that was pretty darn quick. There's a bitterlight they can't sweep up, and thimbleweed seeds they can't sweep up. Well, we can put bitterlight on here, and I suppose we can put seeds, can't we? Yeah, we can put seeds. I don't want those wart seeds, though. I think there's a different place to put those, so that's fine. Want any of that in here? Abyssalite. Is sweep only, so abyssalite should be okay to go here. Is it that one I clicked on? Yes, it was. Copy settings to all of them. There you go, guys. You've now got somewhere to put all the seeds that you couldn't move and the abyssalite. It's sweep only, so that's fine. We will tackle this next time. I'm not doing that right now. Yeah, that abyssalite's gone. Wow, it's vacuumed all down here, everything. We're going to make sure this is all... I'm not going to deconstruct anything until this is swept out. All I'm going to do is I'll get off now and I'll let them carry on sweeping until this is... Because if any of this does off gas in here, then obviously we need the pumps in place. I will see you later, but I will let them finish the sweep up to here, and then next time we come in, we'll tackle the the petroleum boiler and tank. Thanks for joining me. Catch you later.